Hello, and welcome back to the Self-Defense series. Today is a very special episode as we're getting into more lethal means for when the rubber really hits the road and it's time to strike. There will be no mincing of words today. Some things you will see will be violent and graphic. And as such, my faithful assistant, Judy, could not make it today. And in her place will be Nestle Splash Wild Berry. But fear not, because this is merely hose water. I've had a stockpile of old bottles. And I'm finally putting them to good use. Today's first implement of destruction is, of course, the sword. Now, I've had these swords for years. They've seen bloodshed many a times. Plenty of enemies have fallen to my blade. But if you are to become as successful as me with the sword, then you must learn from the master. Let's put these away for now. The elements of surprise is integral in any, someone's getting some plates from the kitchen, is integral to any successful strike. So what I'm going to show you is a strike from the moment you unsheath your blade. Take up your defensive stance and as you can see, a perfect warning cut. Here, let me show you something. Okay, imagine it's me and I just did it right there. Maybe I'll do some editing magic. Okay? Ooh. A slice to the jugular is as lethal as it is cinematic, you could say. And that's why I think that that's a good stepping stone at first. Alright, more pressure is being applied, so the wound is still leaking, but let's get something a little meatier, a nice chunk shot. So you've already done your draw. They still aren't backing down. And that's whenever you must hit them with a clean cut. You don't want to be on the receiving end of one of them. Lathering yourself in the blood of your enemies only makes you stronger. So again, you've drawn, but maybe you're in a tight corridor. Ting, ting. You can't get a good one. What you go for is...
Now I forgot to mention it, but pushing off with the back foot, much like a Superman punch, adds power. Alright?
Once more.
Just wanted to make that clear, guys.
This
Thanks.
one's hard to master. But you've drawn. You have no opportunity. And then get him out of here. There we go. So we've covered the initial unsheathing. We've covered the meat slash, and that was the stab. Now, if you're attuned to a twin blade, as I am, you may be able to you know, separate the pieces, okay? And this is where you can get really fancy. Just, you know, you can really start blade dancing with it. Now, I'm not dressed for that, as my grubby feet are out and about, so none of that today, but when the self-defense series hits 1,000 likes on each video, I will finally upload. I will get the proper garb and upload the sword dancing video. But until then, that has to wait. That must obviously be saved for a special occasion. Now, let me sheathe these two for now. If we have any Nestle Splash at the end, I will, of course, take them out for you, the people. But now let's say a long blade is too long, not enough reach. Maybe you don't have it. What you could obviously equip is the Reaper. Now, this thing's seen some use, okay? More blood-stained. See, red, corroded from the blood of my enemies. Many men have been felled by this blade. Now, the thing about it is, this has two functions, you see? This part, not sharp at all. So you can, if you're looking for a non-lethal way, you can really, you know, throat jab. Might collapse their windpipe, but you didn't mean to. So, you know, back up, man, back up. But look, no blood. No, none. See? But push comes to shove, you could use this part.
Wow, what a hit.
Drop. But like I was saying, you really have options with this. You could even gives a good conking, you know? Aside from the slashing, there's not much more to say about the Reaper. He's a lot more show. An intimidation tactic, you could say. Little TLC and he'll be fine. But finally, we'll show you a nice outward stab with him. Ready? Alright. While he's not meant for it, you can see that it is possible. Anything can happen when you're in a pinch, and a normal target, much meatier, longer, wider, taller than a Nestle Splash. So, and the thing is, you don't have to have fancy equipment. Because when all else fails, you've your tactical spork. It's for taking the kids! Sorry, that got a little out of control. I'll be right back. If you're not everyone, tactical spork's still good. I think maybe maybe we'll call it for today's lesson, but I do still have 3 lovely Nestle splashes, so get off there, bug. I'll finish what I started, and then we'll see what happens from there. We'll do 1 more Reaper and 2 more blades for you guys. Should have brought a towel. As you can tell, I'm wearing my holy vestments. I need to leave you out. I actually have to get a towel to clean these. I don't think the shirt's gonna cut it. In my haste, I put them away a little haphazardly in the case got wrapped up on itself. In my haste, I also forgot to set up a Nestle splash. You saw that? You saw that? You saw that? And I think I even gave you one of these. So, let's come down with the overhead. Alright. So bottle capping, it didn't work, but I'd had to go that way anyway, huh? Yeah. Don't say a master can't make mistakes, alright? Shit happens in the heat of the moment, in the heat of battle. You have drawn my blood, now you must die. See, that's not recommended. That will conclude today's lesson. A fine thank you to all the fallen who have seen the sharp end of the blade of a young Tristonius. And now, as I age, my time on this mortal coil is slowly fading out. So, I must pass this knowledge on to you, the people. I hope you listen to every word I say and to what I teach you. And know that, though you may not be perfect, you're on your way to becoming a master defender. But do not stray from the path. And do not stray from the light, my friend. Thank you for watching.